Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, in your news, there's a new acting deputy commissioner of police. Okay, her name is Sonia Boyce. She is the first acting female deputy commissioner of police. Acting deputy commissioner of police. So you see that and you wonder, well, what happened to the deputy commissioner? Is he about to retire and she's going to step into his shoes? The current deputy commissioner is Boyce. And you wonder, Boyce, Sonia Boyce, are they related? And then there's a John Boyce, who is also he's an assistant commissioner. Okay. Do you realize that there are a lot of assistant commissioners of police in Barbados? I'm not talking about the commissioner himself. Do you realize that there are many assistant commissioners of police in Barbados? Now you have an assistant deputy commissioner of police, and you have a deputy commissioner of police, and you have the commissioner of police. Do you understand how that structure works? Because you're saying congratulations to Sonia Boyce. But do you understand how she got there? Why she's there? If there's already a deputy commissioner, Boyce, why is there an assistant or an acting deputy commissioner, Sonia Boyce? Are they related? And then the John Boyce, who is also a acting commissioner or an assist. There are a whole lot of the same things in the same positions in Barbados. Do you understand that? Do you even understand? I find it hard to even say what I'm saying, but do you understand that? Do you understand that there are a lot of, for instance, in the leadership role of assistant commissioners, there are more than one. There are more than one assistant commissioners in Barbados. Why would you need the commissioner, deputy commissioner, acting deputy commissioner, and then assistant commissioners, more than one? Do you understand how that is set up? And here in this photo with Sonia, the banner behind her says College Police UK. College Police UK. Now, your police is set up just like the colonial masters of old. Maybe they're still there, but your police is set up. They borrowed. They looked at how the colonial masters did it, and they patterned their policing after the UK. And she's standing right in front of that banner. It's behind her. College Police UK. Leadership Standards Performance. And they're saying on behalf of the Commissioner of Police and all ranks of the Barbados Police Service. Now, do you understand the ranks within the Barbados Police Service? And how come there's so many Boyces? Boyce. You see that name come up a lot in the Barbados Police Service. And sometimes you know that they're related, and sometimes you're not sure if they're related, but the name Boyce comes up a lot. So on behalf of the Commissioner and all ranks of the Barbados Police Service, they're extending heartfelt congratulations to Sonia Boyce in her historic appointment as the first acting first ever acting female deputy commissioner of police. Acting. So is Irwin on his way out, or is this just another way of promoting someone, giving them a position? It's just like ceremonial, it doesn't mean much. What does it mean? And when you look at Sonia Boyce, you can see she has some age on her. You can see that she has some age on her. So is she ready to retire in a couple years? I mean, how much longer, how much more gas does Sonia have in her tank? How much more gas is there in her tank? Okay, so I guess you guys are just about all the congratulations or the rest in peace, or you guys just say things. You just all are in unison and you say things. But do you understand what is happening around you? Do you understand why you say the things you say? Why you congratulate people that you congratulate? Why you why you want someone who committed heinous crimes to rest in peace and that kind of stuff? Do you understand what you do? Do you understand what you are saying? Do you? Okay, so if I were to ask you how many acting commissioners there are, how many assistant commissioners there are, would you know? Would you know? How many deputies are there? Do you know? Is there only one deputy? How many acting deputies are there? Do you know? Do you know how many acting deputies there are? Do you? Do you know how many assistant commissioners there are? How many assistant commissioners of police are there in Barbados? Do you know? You know there's one commissioner. You know there's a deputy commissioner. Now you know there's an acting deputy commissioner. And you know there are assistant Do you really know that pie chart? But there's a pie chart, or there's a hierarchy when you set up who's at the top and the underlings. Do you know how that structure is set up and the names of the people who hold those positions in Barbados? Or do you just wait for them to come out every now and again? Or do you wait for it to be advertised what they want? They tell you just what they want you to know. They don't tell you what you should know. They tell you what they want you to know. But I keep saying to you, information is your currency. Information is the currency of the future. It's your currency. It's all that you have. It's information. And why do you have so many assistant commissioners? Why are there so many assistant commissioners, especially if you have a deputy commissioner and now you have an acting deputy commissioner? Is she the only acting deputy commissioner? Is she the only one that is acting as deputy commissioner? Do you really understand the organizational chart of the Barbados Police Service? Do you understand it? Do you know it? Okay, so anyhow, this is in your news. There's a new acting deputy commissioner. Okay, there's a new acting deputy commissioner. How many other acting deputies are there? How many more acting deputy commissioners are there? Do you know? Do you know? Or do you just say congratulations when they show you someone? You don't ask the question, why are there so many? Why are there so many? But anyhow, Sonia Boyce, it's historic because she's the first ever acting female deputy commissioner. She's acting. Okay, she's not the deputy commissioner. She's acting deputy commissioner. And like I said, she looks as though she could be over 60 years old. She looks that way. So, yeah, and her name is Boyce, and there are many Boyces in the Barbados Police Service in positions now, in top positions. So the Boyces seem to be running things there. It's for you to get that information. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.